It was even before 18. I left 17 to 18. Okay. Then I had to come back because when you are underage, the popo goes after you, so you have to go back home. So
reality no be a lie.
hi guys, it's Lizzie again. So the last video I was talking the first part of my testimony, how God is the father of the fatherless, and today we're going to be talking on the journey when I left the house at 18. Okay, so I left the house, it was even before 18. I left 17 to 18. Okay, then I had to come back because when you are underage, the popo goes after you, so you have to go back home. So in my mind, I just had to I don't want no popo on my business, so let me go back home. All right, so today we're talking how I left the house at age of 18 and I got pregnant at age of 21. So I left the house. I went to live with the love of my life, okay? My first love. Guys, let me just start by saying, listen, last time I was just doing the video and I was watching myself and I feel, why am I so shy? I'm camera shy. I'm usually not camera shy at all. I'm not a shy person at all. So let me be myself, okay? I cannot help but be myself. I know it's the second video on YouTube, so I might be a bit but nothing to, hey, let me relax myself. Calm down, girl. I'm calm. So let me see how am I going to bring this out there. I don't have much of experience on YouTube editing stuff, so the way I have the video, that's the way I'm going to post it. Okay, so that's it. The Lord is my strength. Okay, so I left the house at 18, got pregnant at 21. Before I left at age of 18, as I said before, I was about 17 or something like that, and my dad had people after me, people looking for me. My name was on the street. If you see Lizzie, bring her back home. The police was contacted and everything, and everywhere would I go with my friends, I'll be like looking out my shoulders because at any time the police could get and take me back home. So I decided to go back home. Okay. When I went back home, as I said, my dad was very controlling. My dad found out that I had a boyfriend. So he found this out. He did not confront me. He went through my stuff, but my dad started doing something's proper with. Okay, he started calling me from a private number and start making noise as if someone that is doing, when you are having in bed, you have intimacy, and he started making noises like that, but with the private number. And I was like, who is this calling me? And I got very scared. And I had a close friend, my childhood friend, okay? We are always together. Every day she either come to my house or I'll go to her house. And this particular day was a day to coming in. And my dad was calling my phone. He left the house, went to work, called my phone on private number, making noise as if someone that was having things in bed and calling me all sorts of names. Oh, this is how you like it. You dirty this, you dirty that, and stuff like that. And I did not know who was on the phone on the other line. And I was just like, who is this? Can you tell me who is this? And he never said, oh, it's me, your dad, or something. And I was very scared. So in between the phone calls, my friend called me to say she was on the way and stuff. And I start crying, tell her, girl, you don't know what's happening. Someone is calling my phone, doing all this. And she said, calm down. I'm on my way. Soon I'll be there. Okay. So by the time my friend got there, I got 3 other calls, the same thing, okay, doing the same thing. My friend got to my house. I was crying. She comforted me and everything. And another call was coming in. And then I look at the phone and I saw the person forgot to hide the number. And he showed my dad's number, okay? And I was ready to say, Dad, this is happening to me. And guess what? My dad was the person behind the phone calls. He started to make those noises and stuff. And me, I was just like, Dad, that's you, Dad. That is you. And he hung up the phone. He cut the call. And then I turned to my friend and I said, I don't want to bring my friend's name on here, but I said, girl, this is my dad. My dad is the one behind these phone calls. And she was just like, come down, come down. We went out. We were like 17, okay, closer to 18. So we decided to go out walking in the village, and in that village had a church. I was never like going to church like that. Remember the traumas that these people show me and stuff. I did not go to, I was not church girl like this. So I went to the church. I said to her, let's go in the church and let's pray. We went on our knees. I don't even remember what kind of prayers. All I know, I was crying. From there, we went to the beach. We spent some time there in the sea, you know, we had some fun. By the time I had to come home, and it was already evening, so I had to come home to my dad. I would find my dad. So my dad was in the house. He did not say anything to me. I was going to the kitchen, and he was coming off the kitchen. There was this corridor in our house. And I said, listen, I need to ask him about this. So I remember telling my dad, so Father, do you know this afternoon you called me and it was you on the phone. I know it was you. Guys, when I tell you, my dad was standing looking at me, and my dad dropped flat in front of me. He just fell flat like this. I got scared and I ran away. But I looked, because it was evening, I looked at the window and I saw my dad peeking on the gaps of the thing. There's those in Portugal, we have those shutters that we shut, these windows that we have shutters, we shut them, okay, but you can see in between, you can peek. And I saw my dad peeking. I kid you not, the eyes, it was not some regular eyes, I'm telling you. And I said, whoa, what kind of thing is this? What kind of demonic thing is this? So I left to my friend's house. Then my friend and the dad came to my house, spoke with my dad and my family and everything. So we just ignored the fact as if nothing happened. I stayed there and I said, I need to stay here until I'm 18. So I kept planning. During this planning, I put some clothes on the side, like, you know, when you married. On my thing, I was still seeing that boy that I met in high school, you know. So my plans was to leave the house and to go live with him, but I need to prepare myself. I was working, studying, and on the side I would prepare like plates, towels. I'll buy stuff to get ready for when we move in together. I had all these dreams of like marrying the happy family, the family that I never had. I'm finally gonna have this family. Okay, so when I turned 18, I talked with another friend. I said, let me keep my stuff in your house for a while, then I come for it, okay? Because I did not have transportation to take everything at once. So I moved in with this guy. There was a word on the street again that my dad was looking out for me, but now I'm 18. I don't care about let you look for me. I don't care, okay? So I was in this guy's house, okay, the love of my life. I never saw this thing coming. I was living fairy tale, okay? I would go to work, study, come home. I went to live with him, okay? I moved in with him in a small flat. It was very small. It was just literally kitchen and a room. It did not have bathroom and nothing like that. In the kitchen basically only had a sink and a stove. That's it. It was very tiny. But I was happy because I was there with the love of my life. I was gonna have the fairy tale, everything that I dreamed for. I was about to live it, you know, to live that life, you know. Please, sometimes English not be English, but try to bear with me. So, I was going work, because I said, studying and everything. One of these days that I was at work, I came home early. So I found him in bed with another girl. It broke my heart. I found him in bed with a girl. I was not expecting that. And the worst thing is start denying everything. So guys, I don't want this video to be too long as well, okay? So I'll keep it in parts and let's change. So I found him in bed with a girl, okay? I found him in bed with a girl and he left me and the girl there to fight. He left me and the girl there to fight. So next time, sorry guys, yeah, I'm back. So let's finish this thing, okay? So how I become a mother. Okay, so I found him in bed with another girl. And as much as my family was dysfunctional, my dad, I was hanging out with good girls, with good people, you know, girls there just like we'd call it a bit in school, nerds. So I was a bit of a nerd girl, okay? The way I dress, the way I speak. And this, my Prince Charming, he was a bit of a, let's say, a guy for the streets. And on this guy for the streets, they dress somehow, they speak somehow. So that was the type of environment now that I'm introduced to, that I need to live with. So me being a nerd girl, a quiet girl and all that, this girl that was cheating on me, that I found him in bed with, she liked to fight. And me, I don't fight. Oh, I don't know how to fight. So this girl now turned to me, who are you? Calling me all names and stuff. Let's go outside. And for my surprise, I'm looking at the guy just like, come on, can you take care of your soldier? Take care of her. And he left us there. He abandoned us. He said, you girls are doing too much. Fight. I'm not involved. He left us there. Okay? So the girl come to fight and all that. I said, me, I don't fight. I don't fight and stuff. So the girl left. She left. I was there living with him. I had nowhere to go. So I had no option but stay waiting for him to see what he was going to say to me. I was heartbroken. I did not expect that at all. For me, I was moving in with the love of my life, with my Prince Charming. I did not expect happy on my ideas, on my dreams, or what I was thinking at that time. I'm going to be happily ever after, you know, fairy tale. But that fairy tale did not happen, okay? He was cheating after cheating, finding in bed with different girls. And I learned as well to cheat. I start cheating on him. Because if I'm giving you love and you treating me like this, I'm going to give you the taste of your own medicine, okay? So I cheated on him. I cheated on him and the relationship was a bit wild like that. Until he asked me for forgiveness and everything. I forgave. Everything was okay. And I got pregnant. I was 20. I got pregnant. But he was still cheating. He was still sleeping around. And the first girl that I found him in bed with, she's now pregnant also. So every time she would see me, she confronted me. I'm this, I'm that, calling me all sorts of names. And I was just heartbroken, to be honest. I was just heartbroken because that's I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. And I kept insisting in him. I rented a house. Remember, I was working. I rented a house. And I tried my best for him to live the life that he was living, selling, and he used to do all sorts, for him to come and live with us. But he did not want to, basically. He did not want to. But I kept insisting, come, I'm about to be a mom, you know, even though the other girl is pregnant, but I was pregnant first, you know, and I lived with him. She was sleeping around with him and other girls as well, but I was the one living with him. So I thought I was entitled. He would choose me, but no, he was not ready. He was not ready for commitment. He was not ready for anything. And guess what? The stuff that I brought from my house, remember, I was getting prepared to get married. So I had the whole thing, plates, towels, everything all beautiful and stuff. His house that we were living, it set on fire. It got set on fire. There was fire everywhere. Everything that I brought from my house, it burned. So I had to start over. So I rented a house, moved into the place. I did not have anything there with me, all right? But I was pregnant now. I was pregnant at the age of 21, did not have mother there to teach me, did not have no guidance, nothing. And I'm faced now with a pregnancy and I'm about to be a mom, okay? Moved to a house, empty, did not have nothing in it. But on my next testimony, on my next video, I'm going to tell you how God blessed me, how God sent angels, okay? So that's going to be my next video.